Good morning. Good afternoon to some. Thank you all for joining. So this is our third episode of the member orientation series. Let's talk about benefits. My name is Nicole Casas. I'm the membership program specialist here at the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. I will be walking you all through the ASM member benefits. This will serve as a refresher for some and an introduction for others. A recording will be available to you in your My Learning account sometime in the next 2 weeks. If at any point you have any questions, please add them to the Q&A box and I'll address them at the end. And let's go ahead and get started. So here's what we're going to be covering. It should be about 30 minutes. And then, of course, if we have any questions at the end, we'll be addressing a little background about the ASM, benefit overview, website walkthrough, membership benefits, membership offers, and then questions, like I said. So a little background on the ASM. Recently, we've posted the new 3-year strategic plan for 2024 to 2027. The plan will support the ASM's ongoing mission of advancing sleep care and enhancing sleep health to improve lives. The plan comprises of 3 strategic goals: sleep medicine awareness, practice success, and technology integration. Each goal contains several objectives, which are available for your review on the website under the About tab. And a little bit about membership and membership opportunities to meet the needs of all those in the field of sleep medicine, including but not limited to the following professional categories: technologists, physicians, PA, respiratory therapists, and so on. Based off the profile details completed by our members, we can provide the following data on professional categories and where they reside in the world and their primary board specialty. Membership gives you the opportunity to connect with over 9,000 members. Now, with those members come categories. Specifically, these are the 5 categories that people have that can actually choose from. So off the bat: full, team, student, resident, affiliate, and international. And of course, within those categories are standings. So regular standing for full members would be any of the MDs, DOs, PhDs, DDS, DNP, and any other healthcare doctoral degree. Also under full is early career standing. So anyone who's 3 years out of their fellowship of sleep medicine qualify for early career standing, and it's at a discounted rate. Under full as well is the in fellowship. So anyone who's in a sleep medicine fellowship should be in the full category. So you'll select full, and as long as your profile is complete with your information, the correct rate will pop up at checkout. As well as retired, same thing. If you're over the age of 65 and working 0 hours, then that category with a standing will pop up for you, and you'll have a lesser dues amount at checkout. Along with full are our fellow and fellow emeritus. So that's a prestigious standing of the ASM membership, and fellow status recognizes outstanding contributions in sleep medicine and dedicated membership. So that's kind of like an open call that we have in the fall, and then we present in the spring. And so that category is also under full. Now moving along to team membership, that's for anyone aside from the physician. So we're talking about the nurse practitioners, the physician assistants, nurses, sleep techs, respiratory therapists, office managers, any of the staff that want to be involved, medical assistants, other professionals. So that would be the team category. And of course, all the categories have the same benefits, but in this case, you just kind of categorize them by professional category. So team would have two rates, one of them being discounted for anyone who's associated with an accredited facility member with us. So there's a discount for those people. And then student and resident. In the last couple of years, we've recently offered student resident free membership. So this is anyone who's in a formal training, medical school, residency, a postdoctoral program, a master's degree program, a non-sleep medicine fellowship program. It's important to note that because we want those fellowship program participants to be a part of the full category. And right now, student would be non-sleep medicine fellowship program. And that's free as long as you provide a student verification letter, something to state that you are currently in a program. And then affiliates. Affiliate is for any of the individuals that aren't, eligible for the other categories but want to stay involved. They have affiliate. And then, of course, international. International is for any individual who reside out of the United States, and there is a World Bank income category link that we have. So it's 3 fields, and you can check to see if your country is on that list. Otherwise, there is just a defaulted international rate. A lot of information on the membership category page on the website. And then, of course, a reminder that this will be recorded and you can view it later or reach out to me directly. Now moving along to the member benefits overview and what you have access to. I'm sorry, so in advocacy. So the AASM advocates on legislative and regulatory issues impacting the sleep medicine subspecialty. Some of our current initiatives include Congressional Healthy Sleep Caucus, GME funding, MOC reform, school start times, and telemedicine, just to name a few. And of course, you're welcome to go to the website and view under advocacy most of our current initiatives. Another benefit, patient advocacy roundtable. So the roundtables seek to address shared goals, support the activities of all participating patient organizations, and further reach of the organization's individual member mission. The roundtable will address issues affecting patients, implementing strategies to continue to support and amplify the patient's voice. Our current partners are listed here. So staying informed, here are the newsletters that we currently put out. The Insider is an exclusive e-newsletter available only to the AASM members. It's delivered every Saturday morning. The Insider provides important news and updates. And Smart Brief is relatively newer. It's a weekly e-newsletter available to the entire AASM community, and it's delivered every Wednesday. The Smart Brief provides industry news and updates, analysis of healthcare trends and innovations. Another way of being informed is through the publications. So we have the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine and Journal Sleep. AASM members receive a complimentary subscription for both of them. And Journal Sleep, which is a publication of the Sleep Research Society, you also have access to that. This is strictly online access. They no longer print these items, so just so you're aware. Talking Sleep. So listening to Talking Sleep is a podcast of the AASM for insightful discussions about the latest developments in the practice of clinical sleep medicine. So you're able to search Talking Sleep on the website and you'll see a listing of recordings that we currently have and any future ones. Moving along to professional development. From training resources to events, there are many ways that the AASM helps to provide you with the information you need to stay at the forefront of sleep medicine. So items like continuing education, mentor program, choose sleep, career center, volunteer opportunities, and sleep team training. And with continuing education, we know that it's important for our members, so we provide numerous free and paid opportunities to earn credits. CME credit can be earned every month through on-demand learning opportunities, scientific research articles in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine, or any live courses and events. Members can also earn free MOC points with self-assessment exams that we have available in the store for free, which give you the freedom to learn where and when you choose to. All are available within the ASM store. Now, with sleep team development, training for sleep team members, you can visit any of the following Sleep ISR, A-Step are separate subscriptions and are available to you at a discount because you're a member. A-Step and APRN modules are available to you in the store. Volunteer opportunities. So throughout the year, the ASM offers a variety of opportunities for members to become involved on a committee or task force. As course faculty or chair and in the position of leadership, we have over 50 positions covering a range of important topics. If you're interested in volunteering for a committee or task force, the annual call for volunteers takes place in February. So keep in mind, you can have your engaged profile in tip-top shape for that time. And that goes along with mentor program. The goal of the professional mentor program is to generate a meaningful relationship between ASM members where mentees receive guidance and direction. And I'll share a little bit more about that in the next few slides about where you can locate that. And some more professional development opportunities with Choose Sleep. We advertise the paths to sleep medicine, exploring a variety of roles of sleep medicine and quick resources for each of these educational paths for sleep physicians. We offer helpful resources, downloading educational newsletters, testing your knowledge in sleep medicine, and more. You can also view any of the webinars to learn about specific topics of sleep medicine. And then there's also a sleep team blog that's dedicated to early career topics. And the Young Investigators Research Forum, which is long for YERF, provides an opportunity for collegial interaction with other young investigators and established senior investigators across the broad spectrum of clinical research. And you can certainly learn more about that at the Young Investigators Research Forum. And to apply, you can search YRF, YRF, in the website to get there quickly. So resources, clinical resources to be exact, from the scoring manual to coding and compliance to sleep CDR, a study of the month, practice promotion resources. These are all things that you have access to in your ASM accounts, and they're exclusive to you as a member. So the scoring manual, in short, is the ASM manual for the scoring in sleep and associated events, rules, terminology, and technological specifications. But here at the ASM, we reference it as scoring manual, and it's online access to the ASM manual. It's free. It's available to individual and facility members, and it's available for purchase to non-members as well. And right now we're at version 3, and you can also view past versions when you have access to it. Now, with the case study of the month, that's released the third Monday of every month. Members will be able to review the patient's medical record, differential diagnosis, and test results. So when you're finished with your review, you can select the final diagnosis, and you can view the last 3 months of it at any time. So you can go to the ASM website now, and you can actually see a sample, and then you can see the last 3 months. And coding and compliance staff help. So this is something that we offer to our members, several tools to support members with matters of coding and reimbursement. So not only do you have access to the coding at asm.org, so that can help answer questions, there's a listing of resources that are available to you under coding and compliance, under your resources, clinical resources. Moving along to okay, so the sleep CDR, assisting users in streamlining data and reporting to support quality improvement efforts, benchmarking participation in national quality reporting programs, and will also collect patient-reported outcome data. And you can learn more about this under the clinical resource tab on the website. It's one of the top ones for sleep CDR. And then lastly is the practice promotion resources. So this one is exclusive to members as well. It's something that you need to log in to access. You can use these resources in communication with patients and media to raise awareness of the benefits of healthy sleep, the risks associated with untreated sleep disorders, and the quality of the service you provide. You'll find a media toolkit, public education, presentations, and more. So along with resources are networking and connections. Specifically, the ASM Engage community is a central place for ongoing discussions, resource sharing, making connections, mentor match, any of the volunteering sections, member directory. And here is a screenshot of your ASM Engage profile that we encourage you to have along with your ASM account. And here you'll be able to go to communities. You can go to the member directory, and then you can also volunteer when they're open. And then mentor match. This would be like your central location for editing any of the information that you want to be seen when you're searched. So discounts and networking. So for the events and courses that we have, as a member, you get discounts on attending any of these courses that we have every year. Member savings. So for discounts and savings, you are able to visit the store to receive 30% off all of the products. Here's a quick little glance. So when you're at the home page, you just click at the top there to store. Obviously, be mindful of, oh shoot, I'm sorry. I just opened up a whole recording. Let's go back. Okay. So here at the store, you have 30% off of products, event registration, and then JCSM submission fee. So not a lot of people aren't aware of this, but because you're a member, you get a $50 discount on your submission of your articles in the JCSM. So benefit walkthrough, your member portal. So once members log in, they're able to get to their ASM account. And here is a screenshot of the member portal. So 4 steps is to your ASM membership account. Once you do, once you're logged into your ASM account, you'll be able to, you'll be brought to a dashboard. In some cases, it'll take you to the member account page, or in some cases, it'll take you here to the dashboard. Here's the difference. So staff might refer to it, might refer you to the dashboard. Here, you have a quick access to any of your exclusive benefits. And then if you click edit from that dashboard, you'll be able to actually edit your profile details. So here you'll see your account, you'll be able to edit names, purchase history, have a listing of your subscription status, your paid through date here. And then again, your benefits will then take you back to your dashboard. And then of course, My Learning. Here you'll be able to disable or enable your auto renewal or update payment method, see your past donations or make a donation. And then here you'd be able to click and access your facility account that you're associated with. So once again, the store is at the in blue bar on the ASM website. And then, of course, anything that you add in the store will then go to your My Learning. So even if the products are $0, you'd still add it to your cart and then go to My Learning and you'd be able to access the material. So like I mentioned earlier, volunteer opportunities. So the application for Call for Volunteers typically opens up in February. And to apply, you'll need to complete a volunteer profile on ASM Engage. So that's going back to the profile that we mentioned about having access to communities and mentor program. And so volunteering as well, you'd want to have that profile in tip-top shape so that you could then, apply to be a part of the volunteer committees. And so once you're logged in and you do hit communities, you'll have a listing of what you have access to and the community types. In this case, you'll see Choose Sleep Forum, Board Review Group. And then also with community access, you also have a chance to update your profile for mentored program. So having that engaged profile is essential to being involved in communities, in volunteering, and in Mentor Match, and having access to the member directory. So here is just a quick little snippet of, the steps to participate in the mentor program and matching. In other communities that, it's not limited to it, but we have, Choose Sleep Forum, the Board Review Group, Pediatric Sleep Professionals, Sleep and Circadian Researchers. And so all of that you'll be able to search. Along with, go back to the Engage. So along with Engage profiles, we have the member directory. So the directory, you can actually search first name, last name, company, institution, specialty, and you'd be able to connect with them. And based off of whatever information they've provided, you'll have access to it. And then with the enrollment process, you're for the mentor program, I forgot to mention, really you're putting in your career stage, your mentoring topics, your mentoring style. So based off of what you've input into your profile, you can then connect and see, you can make those requests and then track your mentoring relationship and participate in discussions related to mentoring in general. And you can search helpful mentor resources. And actually, before I get into membership offers, I just wanted to quickly give you a glance of what we've been talking about in terms of access to the store, Engage, just a quick little rundown. And I'm just using an employee login. I think it'd be beneficial for folks to see where we're going. So for example, if you're on the homepage of the ASM website, you're hitting login. Obviously, in this case, I'm logged in. So I'm going to go to my account. And it's taking you to your dashboard. So here is, you'll be able to see the status of your membership here, be able to update your profile. You'll have quick access to the store, ASM Engage, My Learning Library, obviously the top resources here. And then here you can actually, personalize your dashboard to include anything specific to any of these topics. Any credit options, on-demand learning, or you can, take them all off here. Minimize so you have access, you can see the rest of your options here, and you'll be able to see your any upcoming events, anything that you've registered for, you'll see it here. Quick access to the Career Center. Here you'll be able to download your membership certificate, view any testimonials. And then let's say we want to edit our profile. And here it takes you to the account page. So you'll be able to edit your profile details, update your email, check your purchase history. Yeah, so if anyone needs any receipts, you'll be able to see any of your order history and then download any of your, or also your past events that you've attended. So if you wanted to verify any attendance, for CME purposes or anything like that. And then you can export your invoice, which is also considered your receipts. Let's hop over to My Learning. So you have an idea of where your products go once you've purchased them. Say you purchased the, I don't know, the board review course, and you're able to go over to My Learning and actually view that. Keep in mind, you do have a year to complete from the time that you've actually started it. I was afraid this might happen with the loading, but just give it another second. Otherwise, I'll just hop back over to AASM Engage too is another thing that I wanted to share. Okay, so My Learning. So here you would see your products. You could start them. Anything that you've had purchased in the past is here. You can favorite your items. You can go over to your transcript. So that would be any time that you've claimed credit on anything, you'll be able to have that history there. Oh, here's the favorites. Let's just be quicker, because if you're a longtime member, you definitely have a lot of products and they add up and it's pages and pages. And if you're just not finding that item, I would highly recommend using the favorite option here, because it'll bring it a little bit quicker access for you. Now the catalog here is just another opportunity to get back to the store. So if anyone was looking for, say, anything like having to do with the annual meeting, you'll be able to see here, any of the on-demand material that you've, in this case, obviously attended, and you'll have access to it, or if you purchase the bundle at a later date. So then finally, okay, we touched base on AASM Engage, the store, and then My Learning. So let's talk about AASM Engage again, and just give you a quick rundown of how to get to it and how you have access to it. So it'll take you here. And as you can see, you have access to your profile. It's as an account where you have access to actually edit your details. And you'll be able to see recent diagnosis. You can build your network, complete your profile, ask any questions, join any conversations, based off of which communities you're a part of. The directory, again, once again here, you can search profession, or you can just do a find all members, and it'll give you the listing of all the members. And then volunteering, obviously, when it's open in February, you'll be able to go there and select which committees or task force that you want to participate in. And then once again, mentor match. And anything else I wanted to touch on? The AASM account that we have that you might be interested in as well. I think that's it for right now. Let's go back to my slideshow. Okay. Fortunately, I got to the beginning. So let's just quickly recap what we've gone through so far. Member benefit overview, advocacy, staying informed, all the forms of publications, podcasts, professional development, specific physician development, sleep team training, volunteer opportunities, clinical resources, networking and connections, ultimate member savings, membership dashboard, the portal, the ASM store, volunteer opportunities, where you can access everything in the Engage platform. Okay, so now here we are to the current membership offerings that we have right now. So if you're not aware, we are currently in prorated membership, which is available to new members and lapsed members. So this is something that we run from June on, and it's an opportunity for anyone that missed that time frame of the beginning of the year, end of the prior year. You can essentially join after June 1 for a reduced rate, and those rates are now available on the website. And keep in mind that's for any of the, if you want to refer any new members or any lapsed members that haven't been with us for a few years, they have an opportunity to rejoin for the rest of the remaining of the year for a lesser dues amount. And 2-year membership option. So that one is actually relatively new. You can actually renew and receive a discount if you purchase the following year. So in this case, if you've renewed for 24 and 25, you received a discount and you're good through the end of 12/31 of 25. Then recently, the free student membership. So the free student membership is relatively new. It's of course, members who are in a current program, they can actually join for free. There's no any sort of, any other catches on that. It's just free membership for our students and residents. And then right now, we're currently running a promotion for our sleep medicine fellows. So those individuals that are in a sleep medicine fellowship currently right now, they're able to join membership for 18 months, essentially, the rest of the year plus next year for $50. Okay, so we're nearing the end. So familiarize yourself. Let's see what we can do for you for next time. Familiarize yourself with your login credentials, making sure that you do have access. And of course, if you have any trouble, you can certainly give us a call or email us at membership@asm.org, and we can update your login and password. Making sure your profile is up to date. We do want you to have your professional categories or any of your interests, anything updated so that you can be a part of any of the new opportunities that we have in the future, and we can continue to keep you included. And I mean, that goes it for the Engage side of things, or even your ASM profile, and making sure that you have the up-to-date information for us. Participating in discussions on ASM Engage. Please, I welcome you to, I hope showing you an overview of the Engage gives you a little bit more of an insight of how to do it, how to get in there and participate in any of the conversations that are currently happening right now. And then invite your peers to take advantage of membership offers. A lot of people are unaware that membership is free for students. Also, there's that 2-year renewal discount. And then also sleep medicine fellows. We would like for the sleep medicine fellows to take part in that 18-month membership, because once that's completed, then they have upwards to 3 years of early career discount. And then they can join the rest in the full regular standing membership. Okay, so questions. If anyone has left any questions, if anything comes to mind right now, please feel free to put it into the Q&A box, and I can address those. So, something I'm thinking of just off the top. So mentor program. I've had some inquiries of, is there a cap on the relationship? And is there a time limit? And it's up to the discretion of the mentor and mentee. I mean, once you guys are matched, it's really up to you guys. There's no, we're not going to butt in into anything and ask you to end your relationship or anything like that. It's really up to if you feel like you're meeting your goals, or if you're getting the help that you need, or want in that case. Oh, something else I can think of. Membership. Is membership a yearly subscription? So it's not. It's on a calendar year basis. So regardless of when you join or renew your membership, it's always going to expire on December 31st. And we accept payment as early as October 1st. So you might not start noticing renewal emails as early as October. We just, like to get a head start of the new year. Obviously, with facilities or even individuals that have their company pay for it and they need to submit it for reimbursement and so on. We just like to give it a head start of October 1. But you do have membership through the end of the year. Mm, Fellow membership. We do have something for anyone who wants to participate in that prestigious category of fellow membership. If you're long as you're with the ASM as a full regular standing member for 5 years, you can apply. And so there's a little bit more of eligibility requirements that go to it. So I welcome you to go to the ASM website and take a peep at the how to become a fellow. And there's also a recording because I had a similar webinar that discussed the requirements and how to apply. And a reminder, this recording will be available to you. Anyone that's missed this, and anyone who's registered, it will be put into their account, and then also it'll be available on the website for viewing at a later date. Now, I did say it was going to be about a 30-minute. We're at, 37 minutes. Let's see if I'm missing anything. So practice managers benefits, sleep center manager. So from what I'm getting from this question is, as a facility, accredited facility, there's also the option to become a member. And so with that, the primary contact does reap benefits from the facility membership. So this person asks, sleep center manager. So in this case, we'd hope that that sleep manager is the primary contact because you do reap these benefits that I've shared through the facility. And if that's not the case, please reach out to me directly, which I'll share my contact information in the next slide. And you'll be able to double check if maybe the medical director is in that spot or if you are, or vice versa, try to get you the access. Otherwise, you can join as an individual membership for a reduced rate, because you're associated with that accredited facility. So you would essentially have these benefits on your own. I hope that answers it. Oh, and thank you. Someone said thanks for, the seminar and that it's helpful. I hope so. And we're going to continue to do these kinds of things, every 6 months or so, different topics, or even just a rundown again of resources, because as you can imagine, things are changing and new things are happening. So we'll continue to do these kinds of sessions. So I will share my contact information. Once again, my name is Nicole Casas. I'm the membership program specialist with the ASM. And here's my contact information. Or you can also email membership@aasm.org, attention Nicole, and I'll get it there as well. Here's the membership line. So it's the 630-737-9710. And feel free to send me an email of anything that you liked most, what you want to hear more about, because it would totally help with the next webinar and what we can share to help our members in future, or new members as well. And then a reminder, prorated membership is happening right now. I encourage anyone who's not a member to please join today and receive as much time as you can through that the rest of the year, plus a little bit of a grace period. But that's about it. I appreciate everyone for joining today and asking questions, and I look forward to our next webinar. Thank you and have a good day.